Well, breaking news tonight, Michigan lawmakers are inching closer at this hour towards passing that budget. The State House right now voting on legislation that would fund the next fiscal year. Fox 2 political insider Tim Skubic joins us now with the latest from the state capitol. And Tim, I know I just talked to Jerry Millen with the greenhouse out in Walled Lake. Obviously, one of the people who's selling marijuana in Michigan and says this could really hurt if they end up doing this 24% hike on the taxes for them.
Yeah, that is one of the sticky wickets that's yet to be resolved here tonight, but some major progress. The Michigan House group within the past half hour, check this out, 101 to 8. An overwhelming voting in support of funding all of the state agencies. The next budget bill to be decided is the one that affects the schools, that free school lunch program, $10,050 for the kids for each pupil. But the thing that came together today is finally lawmakers got to look at the budget. There was an analysis of where this just under $80 million is going. And in the debate on the floor within this past hour, the Republicans said we sort of reinvented the legislative process when it comes to the budget, and give them credit, because what they did is they basically, I think, for the first time went over each line in the old budget and looked for what they called affectionately waste, abuse, and fraud. And they found some of it, and the governor agreed with it. Now, it's not a done deal yet. The Michigan Senate has to check in. The House still has to vote on the school aid bill. But if everything falls into place, and the marijuana question is a question mark that could blow up this thing, but if that all falls into place tomorrow morning, the governor will do a victory lap on all the TV stations across the state and declare the budget done, and she'll sign it unless she finds some vetoes. But major progress tonight on getting this budget done and keeping the government open. Roop?
Yeah, I found it interesting because we know that this governor spent a lot of time at the White House talking to President Trump about Selfridge. And one of the things I read in that budget was about Selfridge and some funding to kind of prepare for the future. Talk about that for a moment.
Yeah, it lays the foundation for the federal money to come in and for the planes to come in. You know, if you don't have a runway to land the planes on, it's basically useless. So we're going to clean up their act at Selfridge Field so those jets can come in, the federal money along with it. So that is one of the major parts of this budget. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that we'll obviously be sifting through in the days ahead. Because it's a huge document, and $80 million is a lot of money.
Tim Skubic, we're out of time, but I want to thank you for that perspective here tonight with this breaking story. Thank you.